you're at that level now.
Yeah. We luckily we have a real
Actually,
good civil servant now.
Yeah, we got some breakthrough recently about the the
breakthrough
visa
about,
immigration.
Big breakthrough. We have a new fast track. Okay, let's go worse. Okay, not a loophole, but fast track. Spread the word. Check Google the gold card in Taiwan's immigration rule, whatever. We created a gold card recently.
Gold card.
Gold card.
Okay, gold card. Okay.
That means you have a privilege of work permit, multiple entry, but you don't need an employer to sponsor you. That's the key barrier. Employee. That's not a big area. It's a salary. You got a certain salary, then you can come. Otherwise, we consider a slim job from our local. It's so stupid. No, we're not thinking these people bring that experience, bring that skill, bring the knowledge to Taiwan. This gold card is a breakthrough to me. If you have any special, you are a photographer with a certain credential, of course, right? Sure. You really are a photographer. You're a National Geography, Simon, whatever. No, and then I like Taiwan. Come over, use that credential to apply in Taiwan. You don't need an employer. You don't need to prove you have a job here. But you come over here, give you this car, then you can start working, connecting, and make Taiwan your base. Basically, so we started this Forward Taiwan movement, and we're getting government policymaker involved. And we're really lucky to have a few really good young legislators, we call it. Okay, Yu Wanru, Xu Yuren, You Meiyu. We have a lot of really progressive, have vision for Taiwan's future, not just very short term. We have all those really good legislators realize this is the one way that we should open up and let more people welcome them to come to Taiwan. And the best way to do it is relax or reform our immigration. So this is what I started. 6 years journey.
Oh, it's been 6 years, huh?
Red Room
but it's all worth it.
Red Room is 10 years journey. This is 6 years. That's why I say everything intentional effort. You never give up. You're always shooting that goal. Eventually, what happen?
Well, you know what? It's funny because when I started Googling about you, and then it was because of you that I realized there's this thing as a serial entrepreneur. And I was going, what is a serial entrepreneur? You know, because entrepreneurs usually they just do one job. You know, they start up one startup and then they do that and do it well. But you start one and then you start another and then a third one and a fourth one. So that's why it was so hard to introduce you. You know, I didn't even know, because you're doing so many different things. But
it's my business philosophy, actually.
It is.
I believe that you don't have to go big, but you have to go really unique. Not really, just unique. You have to be unique. Okay, that's the goal. That's one thing, you have to be unique. Number two, in order to sustainable, you have to diversify. Don't put all eggs in one basket, right? The same thing, everything like this. Sustainability is like a biodiversity, right? Everything that you have to protect all the species, then you can survive. That's a biodiversity feeling. So same thing. So I have to diversify. I have to start a company. I don't touch this company. I move myself away. Actually, I have principle. Every business I started, I'll figure out a way that I can get out of this business as soon as possible.
Well, that means you hand it over to trusted people to manage it.
Exactly. So your succession plan started with day one. That's very important. The day one, you start a succession. Of course, you stay with business for 5 or 6 years, groom a team, build a culture, find a revenue, stable revenue, recurring revenue, repeat purchase, all those things, building that. And you move away, create another business, start a totally new people. Then you can start a new culture. You don't have a baggage. You have a so-called legacy system to protect you, to be innovative. I start from scratch. And then down, and then move away, start another one, the same thing, new team, new way to do it. But in a traditional way, it's a waste because you should consolidate everything so you can leverage the cost, right? You can make it more efficiency, you can pool all the resources together. My philosophy is I want to be separate so they are accountable. So you can have a sense of achievement, sense of purpose, and you can add your DNA there because I'm totally withdraw myself from this operation. That means I'm just a cheerleader. I'm not CEO. I'm not responsible for the success or failure.
So
this is CEO. He's in charge. This is CEO. You're in charge. You're in charge of the budget. You're in charge of personnel. It's your business, in other words. So that's the way I can start this whole thing, and that's the way I can do things I enjoy.
I was going to say, what are you doing now to enjoy your life? Because I see now you are trusting a lot of people, opportunities, and you put your total trust in them, and you kind of look down as if you're like the mother hen, and seeing your chicks, kind of flourish and doing their thing. It must make you a very happy man. See, we're coming back to how you're saying seeking happiness. A happy man to see all those things.
Yeah. They all blossom. They all take a new initiative. They always try to do something different. We have a new team over, join them. It's a very fulfilling feeling. See people starting in control. Their policy, their direction. Of course, we have a system. We have accounting. We have open management system. We have PwC as our auditor. So we get our book, our finance, high integrity, because we treat our company as a public company. It's not my company, it's their company, public company. So with PwC to help us to make sure that everything is transparent. So that's the first thing I always talk to about entrepreneur. Invest money to create your solid, with high integrity of a financial team. You have to build that team first.
I know. That is probably the key thing.
Normally people want marketing, sales, everything, but that's very important.
So you can sit back now.
Sit back now.
Look at that and see how it's all going well.
Now let me share with you what I'm doing right now, right? Okay. Red Room.
For yourself.
I realized Taiwan need a different culture. Taiwan need to open to the world. Taiwan need more creativity. Taiwan need to become a bilingual country. I wrote my book. It's 2050 bilingual country. But I realized that the government right now say 2030. I was like, wow, that's more ambitious than me. I was thinking one generation out now, start a new generation, and then that's the way we become a 2050 with another 20 years, another 30 years, right? Another 30 years, one generation, right? To make Taiwan a bilingual country. But that's my vision. But right now it's just so, I think, too ambitious now, and you can create a lot of disruption now. A lot of disruption. People feel like threatened, or all those conservative people will say our culture is more important than the foreign culture. It's always like that. So we be patient. Okay, start from scratch, and this is Taiwan's future is bilingual country. Everybody agree with that. If you don't agree, it's okay. Ask. I have friends told me he went to Pingdong with this very countryside. Okay, ask a grandma. So you want your kids, the government pay everything, right? Become mandatory education, of course. You want your kids, the government will pay it, including your kids to learn English or your mother tongue. Which one you want? Grandma. Okay.
What did she say?
English. Mother tongue I can teach you myself. I want my grandkids mobility, can learn, can have more opportunity. They don't know mobility, this issue. I want them to have a better future. No, I want them to learn English because we're so poor. We cannot send our kids like Taipei to all those 补习班 study English. So many cram school. In Taiwan, if we don't be careful, we have two classes. One class like us, very progressive, open, and immerse. Another class, no, we cannot do this. English no important. That's Western culture. I keep saying English is a human language. It's not English, American, or British. Or it's like a European Union. You know what language they use when they have a meeting? English. Okay. It's not German. It's not the French. It's not Spanish. They decided to use English, right? So English become a human language to communicate, to learn the culture, to disrupt the bias. All those things. We need a common language. So Taiwan is such a small country. We need to embrace this.
Actually, I think Taiwan's not that small anymore.
Yeah.
God, we're filled with a lot of towns. We're filled with a lot of technology. We're really advanced in a lot of things.
I say Taiwan perfect size, 23 million, perfect size. Look at the Denmark, a couple of million, I don't know, 5 million, 80 million, I don't know, very small. All the European countries, very small. We have 23 million. It's good enough size to do certain business. Now, you do big business is very difficult in a big market to do it.
Right.
Okay.
But your philosophy is that you don't have to do big, it can just be small.
I have a metaphor for that. My metaphor is to dig a small well. Small well. Yeah. Very small well. Yeah. But very deep, very deep. Deep to the certain point. People say it's not worth it. It's such a small well. Spend so much money, so much time, dig so deep. It's useless. But if everybody thinks it's useless, they won't do it. If they don't do it, it's sustainable. So that's the key.
There's the key. Sustainability. Yeah.
Sustainability.
Well, Ping, I know we can go on and on and on.
Can I just add 1 minute?
Yes.
To make this whole concluded?
Yes.
Red Room create an English-friendly environment. Then bilingual policy will work. Otherwise, it will never work. Okay. And then start. And then started Forward Taiwan to open up, reform the immigration. So those truly talented people who love Taiwan, who want to live in Taiwan, they can live in Taiwan. Okay. Now the third stage is what I'm talking about. I think right now we need to rebrand Taiwan.
Branding is so important.
Lousy brand. Now Taiwan, as you know, Taiwan is the heart of Asia. This is for tourism now. Yes. Heart means generosity, a really good heart. Not the location heart. We know that it's the heart. The Asia, the passion's here, right? The heart of Asia. It's good. I'm not arguing about that. But I think we need a more powerful rebranding Taiwan. Taiwan, I want you to help me out, okay? Taiwan, it's a new movement. Taiwan, your home in Asia to the world. You want to find a home in Asia? Come to Taiwan. Yeah. You can raise your kids here, send the kids to the school, learn the Mandarin, learn the Chinese culture, Taiwanese culture, and then you can do business in whole Asia. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Ping. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you for all the team here.
Okay.
Without that, it would not happen. I know that.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, 2位. Okay.
Can you show us around that we can shoot it? 我拍他，你拍他了。介绍一下这个环境。
这个环境 OK。Yeah, sure, of course.
等一下，你那个